after the recent success of the last episode, whatever we say here doesn't matter because the numbers show.
Was it an episode we did? No, it was the Pepper video we did last, wasn't it?
No, I know, but I mean the last episode. Like, this is obviously a full feature episode, right?
Yeah, I guess so. We're back.
So it doesn't
After
it
the
does not
Thanksgiving
matter at all what we say.
The Thanksgiving
Because
bye
statistics
week.
show that whenever we have a big episode,
It is true.
the corresponding episode,
It's not a good following act.
yeah, that's why they stack UFC cards a certain way, right?
Well, yeah.
So that's okay. So say all that racist stuff you were telling me before.
I fully agree with Scott Sterling. Not
Scott
Scott. No,
Sterling?
not Scott Sterling. Oh, Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling?
Yeah, remember that guy?
The Clippers guy?
I remember that guy.
Oh,
Scott Sterling is the
shit.
guy that eats full clip soccer balls to the face. You ever seen that video on YouTube?
No.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Someone eats full.
Yeah,
Like someone gets
like
a
he
soccer?
he keeps getting hit in the face. Like there's a volleyball one where like they keep spiking the ball and it keeps bouncing off his face, and like he's on the floor
yes,
and they
yes,
keep
yes.
yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
I know what you're
yeah.
talking about. Okay.
That was hilarious.
Right.
But no.
So what's happened, Ryan?
I
What
don't
have
know.
you done since?
What have I done since the past week?
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow, well, I guess Wednesday, I'll give it some time reference because I don't know when this will be released, but quit my job.
Jesus.
Yeah, quit my job.
Yeah. Or is that? I mean, that is a nice way to say you're getting let go,
I guess so.
right?
I guess so.
They're letting you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind
You
of.
can't just show up to work, pull your penis out, flail it around in front of people,
Yeah.
and then expect to have.
They didn't like that. I don't know why they didn't like
Completely joking. Completely joking.
that. No, we're just I'm moving on. Construction wasn't for me, I guess.
Has it ever been for anybody?
I don't think so. I've never seen someone who's like genuinely happy on site, so I guess that was a good sign for me to get out.
Yeah.
And also I got school in January, starting that whole culinary thing.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Much excitement.
You know, can I just add that you sound mighty confident right now?
I'm trying to be humble. So when I make it gigantic, I don't seem like I have this big ego, you know what I'm saying? Like
you're like, so this upcoming Wednesday, I don't know if anybody knows,
yeah,
but we're
I'm quitting my job.
no. It's you're excited. You were telling me
I'm very excited.
Speaking of being fired though, have you heard about this? I'm completely joking, but have you heard about this Shane McGuiness thing?
No, who's
This
that?
is the witch hunt for the PC police. There was this guy. He's a stand-up comedian, right?
Right.
And he just got a job at Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
And he was fired. Lucas, could you pull that up? This looks violent as hell, whatever he's watching.
What are you watching?
Could you pull up that Shane McGuiness thing? I think that's his name for SNL. Right? Anyway, so this guy made I didn't see it exactly because they blurred it out on a lot of but he made a racist comment. And I'm pretty sure
live on SNL?
No, on a podcast.
Oh, on a podcast.
Yeah, and it completely fucked up his career at SNL. So here today, I want to completely fuck up my I'm just joking. But here I think he made a racist Asian reference.
Oh yeah.
What could you find out what he actually did, Lucas? Sorry. But anyway,
An Asian reference, eh?
it could have been. I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong before. Now, but what do you think about that? Do you think someone should be fired from as an Asian person?
No, I don't care. Well, you're asking the wrong Asian
I know,
person.
I'm just joking.
You're asking the
just
wrong.
joking.
There's nothing.
But
I've
bro,
heard
they
it
didn't.
all.
They just. I'm not sure what. I mean, who knows? But you think someone should be fucking fired from their job at Saturday Night Live, which is a satirical based show, bro? They had an ISIS sketch.
You know what? I don't know how they got away with that shit. It got some backlash, but like, they aired that, bro. Like,
isn't that the point of Saturday Night Live, to always kind of push the
to
boundaries,
be edgy?
right? But
They
then,
rarely do it.
yeah, but you know, and then you think about this this fella being fucking fired because of something racist. It's weird to me that someone could get a job at Saturday Night Live and then people go on this fucking witch hunt for them and they like backtrack what you've done in the past, like any of your interviews, any of your podcasts. So my plan, and hear me out, right, is to have so many podcasts released by the time that comes around that you'll be forced to go through all of when podcast surfaced of the 30-year-old Philadelphia comic calling presidential candidate Andrew Chang and spewing other racist and homophobic.
Whoa, he spat some fire.
You know what though? Is that really like?
That's actually hilarious though. Like
He said, what is it? Acceptable and what's unfunny hate speech? You millennials, you're a bunch of rats, all of you. Gillis defended Bill Burr. So David Spade's comedy show. None of them cares. All they want is to do... Wait. None of them cares. All they want to do is get people in trouble. That's 100% true. Bill Burr defended him? Yeah, of course Bill Burr defended him. Yeah, he said, I mean, it is racist what he said, but
he must have been so fucking angry that he literally laced together the two worst words he could think of at the time.
No, I don't think he was actually that angry, bro. When you're just fucking around and you're talking shit, like things, like sometimes you just say the wrong thing, like by accident, you know?
I suppose.
I don't think he's racist at heart, but like,
no, for sure not.
But for someone to like... I don't think it's how angry he has to be. It's how angry was the person that went out of their way to find this and send it to Saturday Night Live.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, someone found it and was like, "Oh, you hired a fucking racist."
Oh.
And SNL fired him.
Holy shit.
Oh shit. This guy went in. But like is that really, I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's just there's no context to any of this. Of course, yeah, if you string three words together,
it looks bad at face value.
There are so many podcasts we have where if you strung three words together, we would be fucked. There's no context to that.
That's how you make fake news. Like this is
white
unless you get the full story.
He called
news.
Chris Gethard and Judd Apatow white faggot comics.
Ooh,
that's vicious.
That's what I'm saying. Like he just strung together like the angriest words he could.
But you know what?
He could fucking think of like.
Listen, if he genuinely is upset at someone like Judd Apatow or any of these other guys,
the legends.
I mean, Judd Apatow's kind of on the left. He's like a big Louis C.K. hater and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't hate his work though.
But and hey, listen, this is fucked up. He should be reprimanded, all right? You shouldn't be able to like go on. I mean, you know what? In fairness, you should be able to say whatever you want, but there should be consequences for things that you say, right? I genuinely believe that if you want to go on and say racist shit as anybody, as a white person, as a brown person, anything, right? Black, you want to say racist shit, then you should feel free to do that, but there are repercussions to all of this, right?
Correct.
But to get fucking fired from a comedy show?
Well,
that's ridiculous.
When you're fucking in the world of comedy and
isn't the
whole
corporate
point
structure
of your job is to think
but in
like
fairness,
that. Like
maybe it is the corporate structure because of like NBC and stuff like that. Yeah, that's crazy that you'd fire someone over saying some shit like that.
It's hard to be edgy and PC at the same time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're walking on eggshells constantly. Yeah. But you know what? I don't think you should do it, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think you should really toe the line. There are some things you shouldn't say, right?
Right.
But, like, in terms of... Like, there is being funny, and then there's being, like, malicious. Some people tell malicious jokes. Mm-hmm. You'll hear it, right? Like, some people will tell a joke to be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I'm kidding. I'm being funny.
Joke's not supposed to sting, you know?
Oh, it sure can, but there's an intent behind it.
It's not supposed to, like, hurt you, you know?
No. I don't think it's supposed to genuinely drill into you. But, I mean, again, you can literally go online right now and search Saturday Night Live top 10 most controversial sketches. And it's like they fired this guy for... And now what he said about Andrew Chang was...
that's... We won't even say that.
Yeah, that was some pretty serious shit.
We won't even say that.
Like, I don't think you should be fired over that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
If it's like a one-off thing too, like it was just this one ordeal, like, you know, fucking It's whatever. Someone got their butt hurt.
Yeah. It's like who digs up through your past to fucking...
Like, he obviously doesn't feel that way. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, now he's back to watching cage
now he's
fighting.
watching back this fucking...
backyard fighting.
Backyard fighting.
Backyard cage fighting.
In what I can 100% guarantee is Florida. Anyway.
It's gotta be.
Moving on to the next controversial thing.
What's that?
We watched The Joker. We're not going to spoil anything, but here's what I do want to talk about. The VIP movie theater.
Oh, incredible experience.
I don't know for any Canadian people that watch this, if you've ever heard of the show, The Property Brothers, right? One of the dudes, as me and Ryan call him, the tall, handsome
Yeah,
one.
the tall, handsome one.
One of the two tall, handsome brothers was there with his Asian wife, and people wouldn't leave this guy alone, unfortunately.
That guy, like, literally as soon as we walked into the theater, he was walking out, I guess, to go to his car or something. This guy came running up to him. He's like, bro, can I please get a picture with you? He looked kind of cheesed. And honestly, like...
Good-looking dude, though.
Tall, handsome dude. Like, what do you want me to say? You look like a statue. Literally a walking statue.
He walked right by us, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I see why you got the TV role.
Like, you look like a celebrity.
Yeah, he looked, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I fucked him in the bathroom. Oh, my God.
Oh.
You're like, dude, you really like this guy a lot. Oh, I really like him a lot.
He buffed one of the Property Brothers while his wife was with him at the theater? That
was a joke. He was just a very handsome gentleman. Anyway.
Yes.
The VIP movie theaters.
The food was great.
Awesome.
Food was great.
Truffle French fries.
You're at a movie theater. Like, what the fuck?
That was great.
Fries?
There's a whole bunch of us went to go watch The Joker, and
it was so good.
It was awesome. That's the one thing we can say. I don't want to spoil anything. I want to spoil it later on down, like months and months down the line.
You can spoil it 3 months. You have 3 months to watch this movie.
I think so, too.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can start talking about it.
And then we're going to start talking about it, because we've already talked about it at motherfucking nauseum.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, like, just go watch the movie.
I still can't get it out of my head. And we
Yeah.
watched this movie, like, what, a week ago?
It's disturbing, but if you want a good... if you want an interesting look into mental health, then go watch this movie. But that's all I'm going to say about it. It's really, really, really good. The soundtrack is awesome. But what really heightened the movie is the VIP theater, okay? These seats, as we walked up, I was like, oh my goodness gracious. Like, look at the seats. These are so nice.
Yeah. It's like, it's first class.
It's first class, yeah, and the table slides out. Like, it just slides out around you.
Like you said, like, I will never go to a normal movie theater again. If you have the option to fly first class every time, why wouldn't you? If you had the means and the funds, why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
You know, I'm not going to a normal theater again. Courtney Park, I'm sorry, you're never getting my business again.
Yeah. No, but... It's not Courtney Park, and also, as we noticed, it's not like you can't bring a date there, right? Because there's that piece you can move in the middle.
Yeah.
So you can bring a date there. Yep. You don't have to be secluded by these 2 large chairs.
Nope.
Because that was the first. I was like, oh man, like it would be.
They come in pairs, like they're seated in pairs.
Mm-hmm. Could be a lot of fun.
That's a lot of leg room.
You gotta. Thank fucking God, finally.
So much leg room.
Finally.
Like, all the leg room you could possibly want during a movie.
Awesome.
If you wanted to do aerobics during a movie, you could.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is an incredible experience.
Sensational. And the next movie we will be seeing there.
Knives Out.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Knives Out looks
You
really
know what?
good.
Like, I was thinking about it. So in terms of actually going to the movies with a date, is it only horror movies?
I think so. I think that's like the standard.
I've always thought about that. I was like, I don't think I've... now, it's different to go with your girlfriend. If you're going with your girlfriend, you can fucking just watch whatever you want, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you got the girl, then you can... But I think...
Sure.
If it's like a first-time thing
to the movies...
it's
got to be a horror movie,
It's
right?
got to be a horror movie.
But you don't like horror movies, so how are you going to counteract that?
I hate horror movies.
How are you going to counteract that?
Watch horror movies.
See? So you will do it.
I will do it.
What if it was... Now, okay. What if you so accidentally stumbled upon a girl that was like,
I've just been lucky that no one's wanted to watch horror movies.
Yeah, but what happens
point.
if you stumble upon one that is like, I fucking love horror movies, and she's like, we're gonna go watch like the Hereditary equivalent.
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna go suck my own dick then. Like, oh, God.
Are you going? You really like this girl.
Yeah, I'm going.
And then you're
like
just
a
gonna
stupid idiot.
And then what? You're just gonna stay up all night when you go?
Yeah, and just let fear consume me. I don't show up to class the next day.
No, it's just a movie, right?
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah, I go to the theaters. I watch the movie.
Someone I work with told me that at their, by the way, not that, of course, everybody that watches this probably knows, but it was Canadian Thanksgiving the other day.
Yeah.
So
Turkey
that's
Day.
fun. Yeah, I didn't have any.
You know what's funny? I read this thing that Canadians don't like to turn on the heat in their house until Thanksgiving. I've never heard of that. No heat till turkey. That was a hashtag that was going around.
If it was up to me, there wouldn't be heat in the house until there was fucking snow on the ground, bro.
Like,
if you went into my room,
there's no heat in the house until sweaters become ineffective. If you're wearing a sweater and thick socks and jogging pants and you're still cold, then turn on the heat.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not doing your best to stay warm, then, unless you got that money, then heat and cooling all year round.
All year round with the Dyson fan. Anyway, that's besides the point. So, someone I work with was telling me that at Thanksgiving, their wife had her uncle come over.
Right.
And the uncle was at the dinner table telling a story about how when he was growing up in like I don't know, I think Portugal or something like that. Or Greece, one of those countries. That there was a ghost that was in their household and only him and the brother could see it.
Is that right?
And
okay.
And apparent and I heard and now keep in mind there's so much that's running through my head at this point because it's like one, this is your wife's family and you can't sit here and just call this guy out and be like bullshit,
right?
You know,
right?
So you have to play along. So anyway, here's the story goes. When they moved, apparently the ghost went to the next door neighbor and like fucked up a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah,
like fucked up the
ghost did this.
Yeah, like the furniture and like knocked plates over.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so
right. Okay.
Years and years later, like 15 years later, the uncle was like, so I went back. I had to know if this ghost was real.
No.
And I could only imagine myself having to sit at this dinner table and just being like,
I had to see this thing for myself.
There's no way I would be able to fucking take this guy serious. And then, so here's what he goes. He goes, I showed up, and as soon as I went to the hallway, I looked around, and it knocked him right down the hallway. I said, oh, you part of the Ghostbusters? And he's like, and then from that moment on, I knew it was real. I was like,
and now I've made it my life mission to end this family curse. That's hilarious,
How
dude.
the hell are you going to sit at the table and just be like, everybody's going to be like, yeah. I'd be like, yeah, no way. Like, what are you kidding me? I'd be like, dude, are you actually lying to your entire family?
Not a chance.
You went back and this thing knocked you down the hallway? What? And then see, but this is what I mean. Like, this is how I would 100% get myself into trouble.
100,000%.
People are like, Thomas, shut the fuck up. You're like, were you there? Were you there? You don't know what happened. You're like, okay, you're right. But in that same sense, you think a ghost knocked this guy down the hallway?
A grown man all the way down the hallway. That's so funny. That's absurd. But, you know,
it seems kind of corrupt to me.
I shouldn't say that. What do I know? I wasn't there. You know?
I think you can scare yourself so much, but I don't into believing you see ghosts.
Well, isn't that the
believing
whole
something
concept?
happened.
Isn't that the whole concept of the Ouija board?
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't remember what the function is.
It's
But
like you
there's a
close
brain
your eyes
function.
and your
And you're
hand
like,
move
you
is
can move it,
subconsciously.
and you don't even realize you're moving it because you're so like caught up in this moment.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's not spirits guiding your hand.
no.
Although I
But the
wouldn't
irony- yeah, the
fuck with the
irony,
Ouija board.
I still wouldn't use a Ouija board.
Like
And
if
this is
someone
something
dropped one and it opened on the floor, I'd be like, "Oh, good,
See,
we're
this
fucked
is what I'm
now."
saying. It wouldn't even be that. Like, imagine you went out on a date, and like, imagine, like, see, would you do a Ouija board with someone you really liked?
Oh, it's over.
I'd literally be like,
No, it's
"Please,
over.
Please don't do this.
It's over. And you want to play Bloody Mary in the
I'd literally
bathroom?
be like, please, let's not do this.
It's over. What the fuck? You want me to play Ouija board?
I would do it. I would ask serious questions.
And
I'd
then
ask
make a
big
blood
questions.
bond? What if she asked you to make a blood pact with her?
Oh, buddy,
You know, after the Ouija board.
a blood pact.
A blood pact. You know, you cut your hand
Oh,
and you shake hands. A blood pact.
I thought that's if you have sex with them on their period.
That's the Urban Dictionary version.
A blood pact. We're horrible. Actually, I'm horrible. Anyway,
Because I'd do all of that shit.
I do all that wild fucking stuff. I remembered a story that I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
And
What's that about?
this happened when we were 19.
Okay.
Because I think it
Fucking
was the
5
first
years
time.
ago.
Yeah, I think it was the first time we went to the government. It was
Okay.
at the Cool House. Remember when we went to watch His Dad's Dead?
Okay.
Okay. There's a couple of things that happened that night, and you might remember one of them,
Oh, yeah. For sure.
but there's something else that happened too that I was reminded of the other day, and I was like, huh, that's fucking hilarious, because we always make the joke before we go out, but we don't remember the context of it. So obviously there was that thing that happened at the bar, right?
Yeah, where the guy was pouring us shots and stuff.
Yeah, where the guy like stole a bottle
Yeah.
of Grey Goose off the wall, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
And he's like, "Open your mouth!" Yeah.
"Yeah, that was
happened.
funny."
That was fun, yeah.
But there was also something else that happened, and I don't know if you remember this, but you probably will. We went out to the Smoker's Pit,
I think I know where you're going with this.
okay? And we were just standing there,
Yep.
minding our own fucking business. And I'm pretty sure this is how it went down, because remember, I was drunk as shit, and I think we all were, right?
Right.
And this guy comes out of nowhere, and he looks at you, and he's talking to this other dude, and he's like, "Yo, do you see this guy right here?"
Yeah.
He's like, "This guy right here, he's gonna fuck you up." And we were both like, "What the hell?" He's pointing at Ryan, and he's like, "This
Yeah.
guy, you
Yeah.
see him, bro?" And he's talking to someone else, like he knows Ryan. He's like, "This guy is gonna fuck you up." And we were like, I don't think,
I
don't-
do remember that.
dude,
That was hilarious.
Made me laugh so hard. I don't know
I do remember
what that guy was thinking, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you remember that other guy on the rooftop of Mason Mercer? That was so fucking yacked out of his mind.
I do remember that.
And he was like sitting on the chair, like just chatting with us, and we're like,
He was older, right? That old
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
well,
He was by
older,
himself.
I think.
That was so weird.
Yeah, and I don't know, I remember thinking, like, does he even know who the DJ is tonight, or is he just here because this is the the closest thing?
Does he not know it's a sold out event?
Yeah, like how did you sneak into the club, buddy? Anywho, what else though? Oh yeah, that's crazy close to the Ritz-Carlton, the Mason Mercer. That's the only thing I remember.
It's
about it.
closed now.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That was a
exist
really
anymore.
nice nightclub.
I spoke to a professor about it. She said that the place made her feel like she had to cover her drink.
It does feel. It's got that dark mansion vibe.
Yeah, it does
to
have
it.
that vampire mansion vibe feel. Right.
That's actually fucking a hilarious way of putting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels a little dangerous because it's so dark.
Yeah.
And the crystal chandeliers and shit. You're like, what the hell is this place?
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to.
Oh.
No, I was just joking. I wrote something down earlier. I actually meant to mention it earlier.
It was
on
a
the
freestyle. But fuck, I fucked it up already.
You're like, dude. I saw your face and I just fucking froze. You know, I knew you were gonna come back with something venomous if I started to spit.
Uh-oh.
No, it was just two things caught my mind on the table. One, and I should have mentioned this earlier in the podcast because I wrote it down. But shout out to Dave. Thank you for being on the last podcast.
Come back.
Yes. Come back and replace Ryan.
Honestly, this podcast would probably flourish.
No, that would just be, we would get shut down. No one would watch because we like, look, two fucking white guys. Two fucking white guys.
Yeah, you lose the diversity if I leave.
Brian Callen's divorced. The world's upside down, man.
I never heard about that.
Of course. Why would he make that super public?
Well, I feel like that's just news that would get spread amongst the celebrity community.
No, that's not something they probably would want to bring up.
And then TMZ
though, right?
gets wind of it.
Yeah.
And then the whole world knows about it. TMZ is so fucked. They literally, their job is to exploit your ass.
Yeah, their job is to catch you slipping.
That's so crazy. Your whole career is based on spying on someone until they fuck something up.
Yeah, being an absolute shyster.
Like, I don't know. It's such a scummy job to me. I hate it.
I mean,
but at the same time, it's so enticing to people. Like,
you
it gets
asked for
gripping.
Well, it's because you look at celebrities like they're not human beings.
Like paparazzi,
and
like that super aggressive paparazzi shit.
Yeah, man. Well, oftentimes that's what happens to.
That's nuts.
Yeah, man. Well, you've never seen those videos. So this one time I went to fucking Eaton Center.
Right.
And can't remember where I was, but the guy was trying to obviously just be low key.
Okay. Right.
And
right.
fucking they always know, man.
Yeah.
They always know.
Right.
They I'm like, fuck, no, I'm just trying to buy like Montclair Fest or something.
I was eating and I wiped my mouth and my fake mustache came off and they're like, that's him.
There he is. Yeah. A couple more things. You know what's a story that we never told on the podcast? At least I'm pretty sure we didn't.
What's that?
We never told the Billy Talent story.
No, oh, well, we did.
No, we didn't.
We did.
It didn't get aired.
Really?
Yeah. That episode was a dud, so we pulled 2 minutes out of it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Drunk purchases. So that's going to lead into my next thing, right? So anyway, I always heard about people saying drunk purchases and this and that. And you're like, how the fuck would that even happen? Well, it's pretty straightforward, actually. You get this is years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
It's not something we do often either. Or ever, really.
For that
Unless
matter.
It's food.
Yeah. Anywho, I was driving home from Toronto and I heard that the band Monster Truck was going to be opening for Billy Talent at the formerly the Air Canada Centre. And I was like, fucking A right, I wouldn't mind going there.
Massive.
And that night, me and Ryan hung out and we got super, super, super fucking wasted.
Crazy drunk.
And in the midst of us drinking, I was like, oh, dude, by the way, here's something I fucking heard on the radio. And after I explained it to Ryan, Ryan was like, do you want to go? And we were both like, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We were so drunk that the next day, me and Ryan were both like, dude, we got tickets to Billy Talent last night. And we're like, oh, shit. It was like $180 for 2 tickets.
Yeah, it was expensive. But honestly, amazing show.
Awesome show.
Amazing show.
If you're a Billy Talent fan, then they played all of the stuff.
Like everything you ever wanted to hear live from Billy Talent, they played it, and it was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
Exactly. It was a massive, massive experience. Which leads me to my next point. Not too long ago, I got, very wasted with a couple of friends.
Right.
And I bought Leafs tickets.
Yep.
The Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Golden Knights.
Yep. $25 each.
$25? Yeah. That's how much Toronto Maple Leafs tickets cost. Yeah, $25.
Yeah.
25 with 2 zeros on the end of it. That's how much that costs.
Pretty much. For a shit hockey team. Good.
They're not
Lord,
that bad,
bro.
but they're good seats. If you know where...
just drilling it all day.
No, it's because I saw the Toronto Maple Leafs thing here, and I was like, oh, shit, I should probably bring that up.
Yeah, before I forget, before the game passes. And I was like, oh, shoot, I'm supposed to be there.
Before I missed the Toronto Maple Leafs game. You see, I'm trying to speak something into existence,
Before I missed the media scrum,
Yeah, exactly. I would love some tickets to watch the Leafs play. I haven't seen them play in like 8 years, and it seems that everybody gets tickets except for me. And I'm like, bro, how do you pay for these tickets? These tickets are like fucking $30,000.
I get them from my aunt.
Bro, when's the last time you went to a Leafs game?
2 years.
So there you go. You went when they were dick.
Yeah, they've been dick.
No, they haven't. They've been, for the past 2 years, the tickets have been very good.
But
very nice.
I watched them face New Jersey. So Taylor Hall. That was cool.
Bro, I have Golden Knights tickets. Please.
No, you. Oh.
Lucas, could you do me a favor? Could you go on a Ticketmaster and
see
search how much it costs to go to the Toronto Maple Leafs game?
It's probably retarded, bro.
Don't say that I would. Yeah, any game, because it doesn't matter. I couldn't find them this morning. I literally get to this page, and then it would say error 404. So I want to see if it does that for you, too.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Did they buy all the tickets? Did they own every single ticket to every single Toronto Maple Leafs game?
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird because I don't even have a reference point for how much these fucking tickets cost. I tried everything. I tried even not sports things. I tried
Well, wasn't
shows.
Like the playoffs last year for the Leafs, like front row was like fucking $4,000 or something, wasn't it?
No.
Or 3,000?
More than that. No, it was probably more than $4,000, dude. Although maybe. Yeah, search the Raptors tickets. That's something I'll get. Oh, versus the Pelicans, that's going to be through the friggin' roof expensive.
Oh, was Zion?
Yeah. I actually... that's weird. You're not going to believe this. But I have. It's been down all day then. I have tickets to go see them play.
Yeah.
No, but speak it into existence. It's not working for anything. Do you think it could be just our connection? I didn't think so. Okay. Moving on.
How long have we been going for?
I have no idea.
What time is it?
5:25.
I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm hungry.
Today's a fasting day for me.
Yeah.
I took in probably 25,000 calories yesterday.
Yesterday? 25,000, eh?
25,000 calories.
Like a food challenge?
Like a food challenge. And I won.
And what did I get? Fatter.
Yeah, exactly. I looked at myself in the mirror this morning and I was literally like, you, sir, need to have a serious sit down with yourself.
Yeah.
And be honest about what's going on. Okay? And what is going on is you have
lost control.
And you have you have just this weird affinity towards carrot cake, and you have a whole carrot cake.
Well, carrot cake is very good. It's very
fuck
tasty.
Your carrot cake. Yeah, I still have like a lot of carrot cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lucas, why are you watching just friggin'
I don't know, but
fighting?
it's so distracting and awesome.
It's just terrible. Like, these guys have no business fighting.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, these guys have no business fighting. Like, this is brutal.
This is actually like illegal.
Yeah, like these guys have like
It's gotta be.
it's not illegal because it's in fucking Florida.
Oh my
Dude, like look at these
God,
guys. They're not
bro.
even putting their hands up. See, like, did you not see that coming?
What the hell is
Oh
this?
my goodness! Oh my goodness!
You know what? We
gracious.
can't just have 5 minutes of this podcast
Yeah, no,
going.
we can't have.
Oh!
Yeah, we can't do that. Although I think Lucas is gonna put the video in like a dipshit.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have that technology now.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh man.
Just every once in a while, have it like jump up on the screen just so that people know where our eyes have been wandering over there. Oh man, oh man. What do you think about the PlayStation 5?
I'll get it.
Yeah, me too.
I'll get it. Xbox seems to be a dying breed now.
Ooh, someone. I don't want to say it, but someone contacted me the other day because they're getting. No. Scouts Honor. This is true.
You realize how you
Yeah,
come off
yeah,
now, right?
Yeah, Scouts Honor. This is true. Someone contacted me the other day because they're trying to figure out. They were trying to figure out an idea for something for someone, and yeah, there's so much I want to say about it because there's a lot on the line. But yeah, they're gonna enjoy it. Anywho,
What kind of pointless story was that?
no, because I was trying to.
That was
as
so
I was saying it, no,
ambiguous, like,
listen.
what?
Listen to me. Hear me out. As I was saying it, I was like, "What can I say from this story?" And then I was like, "Nothing."
You took off, did a loop, and landed at the same airport. Like,
Well, because there was an emergency in the air, and instead of saying what the emergency was, I landed back down at the airport.
like, yeah. Okay.
It's not like it matters. No, my
Okay.
yeah, there's nothing I can say about it. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna have some cake.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that part of the podcast out. Because now
Something
that
we've never done before.
now that I think about it, might have just fucked myself. I was like, oh, it's a fun idea. And then I realized as I was saying it how stupid I am. And this is obviously something I deal with often. Okay, we're back on route.
Regroup.
We're back on route. I was supposed to go up at Yuck Yucks tonight,
Yeah.
but of course they have a different lineup because they did,
Uh-oh.
No, it's just it's whatever.
It's nothing.
It's whatever. No,
It's nothing. Shut the
yeah,
fuck up
shut
about
the
it already.
Fuck up about it. It's whatever. No, they do like a raffle, and I haven't won the raffle yet, and I would love to win that raffle.
But until then, just shut the fuck up about it
honestly,
already.
that club doesn't even exist in my mind.
Yuck yucks.
Yuck
Amateurs.
Bro, do you know how I was like when I got the fucking sign up thing this morning? I was like Louis C.K. was on that stage last week. I'm like, you graced the stage that Louis C.K. was on, and then I saw the lineup today, and I was like, motherfucker, like, shit. Maybe I have to
Move to New York.
yeah, move to the big NYU.
Which we're going for New Year's.
Oh fuck, we are going to New York City for New Year's.
That's fucking panic inducing.
Yeah.
I wish I could just watch the Hollow show and just be back, you know. This is why I say teleportation is the best superpower.
What?
Teleportation is the best superpower.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No.
What is?
The best superpower is to be able to operate time. Like move time which way you want.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
You teleporting and moving time forever which way is almost the same thing, except I have more leeway in what I can do.
No.
Yeah.
It can be anywhere at any time.
No, it's okay, Ryan. Here's what you need to understand.
No, being able to be...
Yeah, but Thomas can enjoy time as is, so you can go wherever you want like that. But
Yeah.
Thomas can go back in time,
Yeah.
some money, then fly
Yeah.
the same day.
Yeah, I can do. I can literally like that is the best superpower to have. Would be able to operate through time, like pause it and fucking go back 3 seconds, or go forward 5 seconds, or go back forward 10 years, or you're just like you have to like keep going over like in the same thing. Mine is just yours is like you jump into another scenario.
So what happened is Ryan would be like, okay, so
Yeah.
Ryan's gonna test the superpower.
Lucas, you can't sit here and conversate with us. Get on the microphone and say it.
I'm not gonna get on the microphone.
Yes. If you want to, I see how excited you are. Just jump on the microphone.
He wants to talk
Like
about
he
the
wants to say
superpowers.
this so badly.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Just get
Uh-oh.
on the fucking microphone. Holy.
Is this a first?
No, yeah, I knew we'd get him.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
All right. So yeah, so Ryan would be like, okay, so I'm gonna snap my fingers and I'm gonna be in Mexico, and then Ryan's
Okay.
gonna show up in Mexico, and Thomas is already gonna be in Mexico because Thomas went back a week, took a plane to Mexico, and then was waiting for Ryan
Yeah.
4 days advance for when Ryan actually got to Mexico.
No, but just like and I could pause time. Like Ryan can't pause time. And and you know what? Here's something else we need to talk
Thomas can
about.
jack off on Ryan.
Here's something else we need to talk about.
Now you're gonna teleport to a
when
shower.
Yeah, when you teleport,
idiot.
it's a known it's a known fact when you teleport, like that time in between where you're not like, so you're teleporting from point A, like let's say Toronto to wherever, right? But that space in between, you know what that all is? Radiation. So
Yeah, is that right?
and so it might only be a second, but you're exposed to radiation.
Show up in Tokyo with a 13th finger. 13
Massive
fingers.
amounts of radiation. Search it. This is just basic physics that everybody should know. And
Every time Ryan travels, his nuts get wider in diameter.
yeah, so he's got big stupid watermelon nuts in between his legs, and I have to pause time so that he doesn't die from these big nuts. Yeah. Well, I'm pausing time so that I can like do the chemistry and figure out how to save Ryan and shit. And meanwhile, this guy's just here like
Just swollen.
2 big swollen watermelon nuts. Yeah. Anybody thinks they can come up with a better superpower, write it in the comments. But I'm telling you, you will not come up with a better superpower than the ability to operate time. What did someone once said
What
that
about shape-shifting? I guess never mind. I mean,
how is that better than
'cause
being
I-
able? What are you
I-
gonna
I was
shapeshift
gonna-
into a coffee mug?
Yeah, what are
No.
you gonna
What are you
be,
gonna
bro?
shape- what are you gonna do to
I was
shapeshift?
gonna say something stupid.
He's like, I'm gonna
and then
turn
I
into a
said-
fighter jet.
No, I was thinking about shape-shifting, and then I said it, and then afterwards I realized I was stupid. I was like, you could shapeshift into time.
What kind of metaphysical shit and philosophical
I
stuff?
I know. That's
Someone
exactly why.
Shapeshift into the Big Bang itself.
Someone told me that they thought the ability to control someone else's mind.
Mind control.
Mind
or
control?
Read people's minds.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty
we're
cool.
not gonna say who that was, but I just want to let them know, and they listen. That was a bad. That's a bad superpower.
Out of all the ones.
Out of every single superpower you could potentially pick, even the ability to make someone like burp, that's still better than mind control. Okay, because you take away someone's freedom of like will. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no willpower anymore. Like everything is gonna become boring. And you know what else you can't do? You can't operate time. So how are you? You know, your mind control. It's a bad idea. And when they hear this, I hope they argue me. But any thoughts?
What about the ability to control matter?
What do you mean?
I don't fucking know.
Control matter at
All
what?
matter?
Control matter at what level?
Yeah,
Everything is
the
matter.
Earth?
That's what I'm saying.
Every single thing is matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you're like, oh, I control electrons. You're like, okay, so he's gonna vaporize this whole planet.
well, like if you think about it, technically time wouldn't that be something like matter too, or like about our quantum physics if you get down to like that level?
Holy shit, Lucas!
This
This
is-
was supposed to be a fun thing, and Lucas is
This
like,
is-
Lucas just goes, "What does it mean to control
This
time?"
is literally when he breaks out the biggest bag of mushrooms you've ever seen. And we're all gonna talk.
goes-
This podcast is gonna go for another
Yeah.
6
He
hours.
goes, "You guys want to figure out time?"
Take a journey to the stars with me, brother.
Oh
I'll
shit!
show you the universe.
Yeah. I would like to do some psychedelics later on in life when my brain has already been through all that shit.
Yeah,
like
some
when
LSD,
in my 50s, I'm gonna do like LSD and stuff.
medical
and just, like,
grade LSD.
and just friggin' You're a rich girl, and it's gone too far. And just float into the
Your
abyss.
pool floaty.
No, you need some like Jimi Hendrix if you're gonna drop some LSD later in life.
He died.
Purple haze.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, for some reason, I keep thinking to myself that I have to get on an airplane soon.
You do.
Yeah, we all do.
Where?
I don't fucking know.
Hawaii.
We're not going to Hawaii yet.
Yes, we are. For Christmas.
Oh my god, bro.
Christmas in Hawaii
You
and
know
New
what I
Year's
would-
in New York.
That's a nightmare scenario. Do you know how excited? Maybe. Do you think that'd be the most offensive thing to do? Period. If people are like, "What do you want for Christmas?" and you're like, "I want everybody to gather together and give me enough money to go to Hawaii and spend Christmas 11 hours from you guys." Think that would offend people?
No.
I would be like, "Amen, brother. Where are you
If
going?"
you love me, you would be like, I understand.
I understand.
Here's
That-
$5,000.
$5,000. Go snorkel with whale sharks.
And spend Christmas away from your loved ones.
Yeah.
And have a grand time at a 5-star resort in
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Yeah. You know what I wanted to bring up as well? Someone told me, someone that I know, before Thanksgiving was like, "Oh, dude, it's going to be a good weekend." I was like, "Oh, why?" Like, people don't often associate, because I said I was leaving, and I was like, "All right, I'll see you later, and have a good Thanksgiving." And I was like, "Don't get into a fight with anybody." And they were like, "Oh, yeah, the turkey dump." And I was like, "What?" Right? That's what I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Turkey dump.
Apparently, people break up around Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I was like,
Really?
what the fuck? How the hell does that make any sense? And apparently it just has something to do with like the timing for school and stuff like that. But
I was gonna think that it has to do something with like I want you to come meet my parents. And he's like, "Fuck no."
This is getting too real.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
backing out.
it's been 4 months.
I don't want to meet your family.
oh shit.
Yeah. Then you're in trouble.
And it's gone too far. You know what? And see, this is what I'm talking about though. If I was in a relationship, I would love to go to a Thanksgiving dinner solely in hopes of hearing one of those like dumb fucking like a ghost story or someone being like,
So you can just like
you
zap
voting
her
for
uncle or some
Andrew
shit.
Scheer or something like that.
I was actually watching John Mulaney last night and his podcast or not podcast special that came out on Netflix 2018.
Yeah,
seen
the Radio City one.
Yeah, he talks about
Yeah.
like he has like no connection to his mom and he's like so like I was talking to my mom and like I was just like, well, fuck it, might as well ask this.
Oh
Like,
yeah, you ever,
have you ever seen a
any
ghost?
Yeah, yeah.
She says,
Yeah.
like, well, yes, I have.
Yeah. Oh, John. You know what's a big thing coming up? And I already did it. Vote. Everybody go out and vote.
Oh, actually, yeah, I
Yeah,
should do that.
definitely
vote.
do that. I haven't yet, but I'm going to.
Make sure you vote.
Time to vote today? What time
And
is
hey,
it?
I don't want to say this. But it needs to be said. Don't fucking throw your vote away. I want to vote for the Green Party just as much as everybody else does.
I'll throw it out
Listen.
there. Ready? I'll throw it out there. Just don't be a sheer disappointment. I
Yeah.
said that wrong. God
Well,
damn it.
I mean, don't throw your vote away. I want all that nice stuff too, but understand that if you mathematically vote for a party that has 4% in the polls, you're not really making a difference. You're going to vote the person that you don't want into the.
So everybody vote PPC.
Bro, the people's
You know, there's
champ.
another
you gotta
one-
love that.
there's
You
another
gotta
one
love
called,
the
like-
fighting spirit.
There's like the Marxist. Have you heard about this?
What?
I saw it on the ballot. It was like M something Marxist something something. It was a weird group, from what I understand. I mean, Marxism.
Oh, the
is-
in the others category.
it really wasn't an others category. By the way,
If-
here's
well,
something
no,
else
if-
I
if
should
it's- if it's
I should
not-
say. You should vote. You should vote.
Yeah.
You should not.
If you're able to vote.
You should not vote high. And you should not go to your elementary school to vote high if you haven't been there in like 8 years and you're having a motherfucking panic attack in the hallway because you're like, Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
have you seen how much has changed? Dude, I went there 4 years ago to vote. I swear, I don't think you were there that time that I voted with Mom. Were you? 4 years ago. I walked
Brother,
in there.
I've always voted. It's my,
I
it
know,
is
but
my
I don't know.
civic duty.
I know. I don't know if you were there with us though. Like I walked into that school, it's like fucking completely different. There's only one thing that's the same, and that's the main foyer.
Yeah,
Everything
pretty
else,
much.
like the fucking paint has changed on the walls.
It's so
Walking into the gym, I'm like, I don't
so
remember this shit.
bland now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You
Maybe
know,
you could
they're
be sta-
making cuts. They're making cuts. This is what happens when you vote someone in to Ontario
Uh-oh.
who doesn't care about
Uh-oh.
education. You're making cuts. The school looked bad. Where was the art in the hallways? Why aren't kids making art anymore?
Yeah.
You know? Where's the how are you going to brew creativity? You think everybody's going to be a mathematician?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Yeah. You think
Uh-oh.
You think that I won't get tickets to go see the Toronto Maple Leafs play? Huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with this guy?
Someone
Next
has to
episode,
give
we're
you
gonna have a
these
whole
tickets
bunch
now.
of children's art on the wall behind us. We're taking all the art
Yeah.
from. We're gonna go to
Yep.
different schools. And we're gonna get
Yep.
kids to do
Yeah.
art, and we're gonna post it on our wall.
We're gonna steal a whole bunch of art from elementary schools. Is what he's saying.
How much money are you willing to spend to go see the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Not a lot.
$8,000.
$8,000?
No, there's
I
no
would say
fucking
next
chance.
to nothing.
You know,
Next to nothing?
$8,000 if they're
Hey,
in the
dude.
playoffs.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
I would
Where's your
say
team spirit?
I would say I would spend
$150.
next to nothing.
Good.
No, it's-
I'll just give your fucking ticket away.
No, I'd say $150 for pretty good seats. I wouldn't sit in like the nosebleeds, but $150 for good seats.
Okay, Lucas, you're not going to go see the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Well,
then.
not really. They're gonna be more than that on like just a regular.
Yes.
Lucas,
Yeah,
have you
seriously.
seen?
Yes.
You have any
Yes.
idea?
But they bomb.
Yes.
I understand the Raptors.
It doesn't
but
even
No,
matter if they
Lucas.
win or lose, though. It doesn't matter at all.
I can see my favorite stand-up comedian in a packed theater for less than I can see the Toronto Maple Leafs.
It doesn't
Lose
matter if they
6-1.
win or lose. It really doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Lucas.
it does to me, because then I'll just sit in my fucking living room.
No, the ticket prices
Watch 'em
will not
lose.
change winning or losing.
Oh, seriously? Well, no, I get that, but like season-wise,
here's
like,
the thing: if you go watch a team that's not great, like you watch like a team that doesn't do well in
the Buffalo Bills.
the Sabres, right? The Sabres don't do well. You know, the Devils, just not teams that bring a lot of people in.
Yeah, that's
Those
a team that I haven't heard
tickets,
of in a while.
right? You know the bowl, like the lower bowl,
Yeah.
fucking $400 to $700.
What?
Yeah, for the bowl. That's
Scouts
not even
Honor.
Scouts Honor. That's
Holy
not even
fuck.
like the platinum seats at the bottom.
Why the fuck would you go watch that?
And then so here's the thing: you tune into a Leafs game, and it's fucking slammed
Yeah,
to the
that's what I'm gonna say.
Every
Hills.
single Leafs game.
That just shows you how many
Right?
people make that bank.
You know what it oftentimes is though?
I was
Corporations
gonna say corporations
own
yeah.
massive amounts of tickets, and what they'll do is like, oh, you're one of our buyers, right?
Just
Like
give them away.
they give them away.
Yeah.
Like this guy fucking does 15,000 in business with us each month. Like here's tickets to the Leafs
Oh,
thing.
so it's like the other guys where they just keep walking out of the office and they keep bribing them. You're like, do you guys want to see Jersey
It's
Boys
not-
or Mamma Mia?
It's not bribing them. It's like a loyalty thing.
Yeah, no, I
you know?
understand that, but the other guys it was a bribe.
Now, if you work for a company that, like, I know someone that, I don't know if they're still doing it ever since the Raptors' success, but I know someone that went and saw the Raptors on fucking floor seats, like courtside. And
$1,800.
no, it was free. It was with the
Oh,
company.
okay, I was gonna
Their
say.
company gave them the tickets. And I was like, wow, that's fucking mighty impressive. I don't know if I can get anything like that.
How much would Raptors tickets cost?
Right now,
Yeah,
same price probably.
Yeah.
really? Well, like
Yeah.
nosebleeds.
Wait, like courtside seats? are
No,
like
no,
10
no, no,
grand.
no. Whoa. Why? Well, I get it. Like
Clout.
celebrities, yeah, I know celebrities and shit sit there, but I mean, like nice, like 300s.
300s.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch the motherfucking Raptors
That's-
play and
that's
sit in the 300s.
That's not for the
Can't even
Raptors. that's-
see the Raptors
Yeah, you
play from the
can.
300s.
Yeah, but it's worse than hockey. Hockey in the 300s.
300s is
you
the
can't
top.
see
Is the nosebleeds?
No, it's 500.
No, 500 is fucking Rogers Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So 300s is the top for basketball.
And you're looking at $200 per ticket.
For 300s.
When we were looking
if I want
for
100s,
listen,
if I
when
want
we were
100s,
looking at
$400
tickets for the Lakers
And if I want to go on a
versus
date,
the
fuck.
Charlotte Hornets or whatever.
Yeah.
Those tickets were like $180 for American for like the 200s.
How am I supposed to pull up ticket prices when Ticketmaster won't?
I know.
fucking
Yeah, I know,
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You
But-
can show just pictures of me angry as fuck.
Yeah, Ticketmaster doesn't want to
Be super frustrated.
doesn't want to give us the tickets. But you
It's
know,
got to be some sort of error. I don't think it's us. It's gotta be on
Definitely.
their side because I literally searched up like 3 different people.
yeah, that's what I did this morning.
Even
So I was trying to figure out how much Leafs
I
tickets
can't even
cost.
find out how much it is to see the Wiggles.
Oh my God, the Wiggles are still on tour.
Yeah,
eh?
they're all
Still
all,
doing the
They're
damn thing.
destroying them.
Yeah,
They're killing off the Wiggles. What a schedule that is, huh?
what a weird
To be a
name.
wiggle.
Yeah, bro. Think about the touring for that. Like
Yeah.
you're a Wiggle.
Well, first of all,
There's
what a,
prestige behind that.
There is, bro. You're doing the fucking Scotiabank Arena,
What a-
22,000 seats.
oh. First of all, what a weird name to entertain children.
The Wiggles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I get it. Blues Clues. Like that's one. Like, well, even then, the big comfy couch. Like, come on, that's an odd name for a children's show.
How long have we been?
Come sit on the big comfy couch.
Jesus. How long have we been
Doing this for
running this for?
about 50 minutes.
Okay. So
Feels
here's
like it.
here's a nice.
Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna sign off on the mic. now.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you for your
goodbye.
input.
No
See,
problem.
it was good.
It
Yeah.
was.
This is instead of yelling at us from across the room. It's pretty cool, right? It's
Yeah.
not too bad.
He'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be back.
Only when we talk about more superpowers.
Yeah,
Okay.
which mine is the best. But anyway, whatever. It's besides the point. Here's a nice thing that we can close the podcast on,
What's
and
that?
it's an announcement that I've been wanting to make for a little while. Okay, and it's in the spirit. Now, I'm not trying to take any thunder from Ryan or anything like that, but it is in the same spirit. I also am quitting my job on Wednesday.
Yeah, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, eh?
And I'm going to pursue. Let me finish. I'm going to pursue. I found a new job. It's more money.
Yeah.
Yep. I am a bartender at a strip club. Jesus.
Bartender at a strip club would be a sweet deal.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be terrifying.
I don't think you can get that. I mean, you probably could not to say it.
No, bartender at a strip club, you have to be a stripper.
That's what I was gonna say.
Would be my guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, bro.
so
Pretty
I'm
sweet
a
deal.
bouncer at a strip club. Now that's a scary job.
That is a scary job.
Like, although like you might not have like a 9-inch copy. you probably
Again,
get one.
Lucas. No yelling across the room now.
You signed off. No, you signed off.
Signed off.
You sit down.
You sit down. This is the end. I'm trying to explain to people that you'll be seeing less and less of me because I'll be at the titty bar. I'm joking.
Rick's Cabaret.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm not fucking going nowhere. And someone told us we should have an outro. So here's the outro. I haven't thought of an outro yet. Oh, shit.